latitude and longitude, the second chapter, 6th and NCERT geography. Okay. So here we'll understand what is latitude. Latitude right now is a horizontal line like this is a latitude. Longitude is a vertical line. Vertical line is known as longitude, horizontal line is known as latitude. Okay, all these are imaginary lines. It is actually not found in the earth. These are imaginary lines. Our own understanding, we have done this. Okay, if you look at the globe, everywhere you go, globe will be little tilted only. They cannot be in standard straight. It will be tilted only. That is how the earth is located. Earth is placed. Okay, so there is an imaginary line connecting the northern pole with the southern pole. Okay, imaginary line. And that imaginary line is known by the name axis. Okay, that imaginary line is known by the name axis. Okay, north pole and south pole is connected by an imaginary line axis. So on this axis only the earth is rotating, or you can say spinning. Earth is rotating or spinning. Earth is rotating or spinning. Okay, so this is known as axis of the earth. Axis of the earth. Okay, so latitude are horizontal lines, longitudes are vertical lines. Okay, axis is an imaginary line which connects the northern pole to the southern pole, around which on its axis only the earth will be spinning. Okay, earth will be spinning. Okay, equator is the longest latitude, right now. Equator is the longest latitude. The equator divides earth into two halves. North is known by the name northern hemisphere, and southern side we call it southern hemisphere. The length of the latitude keeps on decreasing towards the poles. The longest latitude is equator. The longest latitude is equator. Longest latitude is equator. Okay, the latitude length decreases towards the pole. Towards the pole, and distance between the two latitude is 111 kilometer. The distance between the two latitude is 111 kilometer. It is also imaginary line. Equator, everything is imaginary. It is not actually found in the earth. Okay, but these are important for location. Okay, climate, all this. Okay, look at this. This is how the latitudes are found. Okay, these are basically circles around the earth. Around the earth. Okay. So all parallel circles from an equator up to the poles are called parallels of latitudes. Okay, so all these will be parallel. If you look at distance, will be same here also and here also. Okay, these are known as parallels of latitude. But longitudes are not parallel. Write on that also. Okay, latitudes are parallel, but longitudes are not parallel. I'll come to it when I'm teaching longitude. Write down here. Okay, latitudes are parallel, and they are measured in degrees. They are measured in degrees. Okay, equator 0 we know. Okay, right now, since copied on this statement, very important, you understand why it is in degree. Since the distance from the equator to the either of the poles is 1/4 of the circle, 1/4 of the circle. Okay, the distance between the equator and the two poles is 1/4 of the circle. This distance, they divide 360. That is the circle, the angle. Okay, the angle of a circle divided by 4, we get 90 degree. That is how we get 90 degree. If you want, you can put that way. Otherwise, simply write down it is an angular distance from the center of the earth. Latitudes are angular distance from the center of the earth. Angular distance. Okay, so why it is coming as 90 degree? Why this are not? This is the distance from the equator to the either poles as 1/4, and thereby they divide 360 by 4 and you get a 90 degree. Okay. Okay, so whatever latitudes are in the northern hemisphere, okay, whatever latitudes are in the northern hemisphere, they will be termed as N. Okay, for example, India's latitude, India is actually somewhere here. Okay, so it will be like this. Okay, like this. Okay, so India's latitude here, no, it starts at 8 degree north. It goes up to 32 degree north. Okay, 32 or 37. 37 only. So whatever is latitudes are northern hemisphere will be said as N. Okay. Likewise, whatever in the southern hemisphere will be said as S. Okay. So that is why the prefix is coming N or S. Okay. N means north, S means south. Likewise, the longitude also has got different suffix. We'll talk about that. Okay. Now, what is the importance of this longitude? Please copy down this figure. This one. Please copy down this. Please copy down this. This is known as heat zones of the earth. Heat zones of the earth. Heat zones of the earth. In the center, you got the equator, okay, which is 0 degree. Then 23.5 in the north and 23.5 in the south. Okay, Tropic of Cancer and Tropic of Capricorn. Tropic of Cancer and Tropic of Capricorn. So between this, which I'm marking with the red now, okay, is known as torrid, 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 which is hot and humid. Which is hot and humid. Which is hot and humid. Likewise, between 23.5 till 66.5, we call as temperate zone. Temperate zone, which is cool climate. Here, sun rays will never be overhead. Write on the word. Sun rays will always be slanting only. Sun rays will never be overhead. You cannot see the sun overhead. Never. Okay. Never be overhead. So it will be cool. Here you got 4 seasons. The summer, winter, autumn, spring. All these 4 seasons are available here. Okay, then Arctic Circle, which is 66.5 degree north. Okay, from there till 90 degree, we call it the frigid zone, which is permafrost. Permafrost. That means permanently frozen. Permanently frozen. Permanently frozen. Permafrost. Permanently frozen. Okay, so these are the heat zone. What is the heat zone? Frigid zone is there, temperate zone is there, then torrid zones are there. Okay, so likewise in southern hemisphere also. So these are, so what determines this? The latitude determines this, right now. The latitude determines these things. Okay, so the important latitudes are Tropic of Cancer, okay, then Tropic of Capricorn, okay, then you got Arctic Circle, you got Antarctic Circle. This is Antarctic Circle. Okay, so write down latitude helps us to find the climate of a place. Okay, the latitude helps us to find the climate of a place. Climate of a place. Okay. Now look at this heat zone on the earth. Okay, I said torrid. Okay, in the torrid region, that means between the Tropic of Cancer and Tropic of Capricorn, at least one day in the year they'll have a overhead sun, because sun will be migrating between Tropic of Cancer to Tropic of Capricorn. Right on. In the torrid zone, at least once in a year, at least one day in a year, at least once in a year, will have an overhead sun. overhead sun will be there. Overhead sun will be there. Okay, but beyond this torrid, this will be only slanting. Beyond this, it will be only slanting. Okay, look at this. Sun rays are slanting in the temperate zone. Okay, in the temperate zone, sun will be slanting rays will be reaching. Okay, whereas here it is straight rays are coming. Okay, straight. So with the touch, they are explaining it. And because of the slanting rays, right down, the sun rays will not be affected. That is why they are cool. Okay, so compare this. This is a very straight rays are coming. These are slanting rays. So they have to travel longer distance. Right down, slanting rays, okay, have to travel longer distance. Longer distance. Okay, longer distance. Thereby, it is cool. It is a cool climate for them. Okay. Now, with the frigid zone, what happens? Frigid zone, it is even less sun rays. In fact, right now, 6 months, there will be no sun rays. Okay. You cannot see the sun for 6 months. Okay. Another 6 months, you will be continuously seeing the sun. This zone. Okay. Arctic circle, no, this zone. Sun will be continuously there for 6 months and continuously sun will not be there. Okay. Continuously sun will not be there. Okay, the reason why the sun will not be there, for example, you imagine that here there's an Antarctic circle, then you got Tropic of Capricorn, then you got equator, you got Tropic of Cancer. Okay, so sun rays, when the sun is exactly right on, so when the sun is exactly over the Tropic of Capricorn, sun rays cannot reach beyond this point, beyond the Arctic circle. Sun rays will not reach. Sun rays will not reach beyond Arctic circle when the position of sun is over the Tropic of Capricorn. When the position of sun is over the Tropic of Capricorn, the sun rays will not reach beyond Arctic circle. That is why I said 6 months this will happen. Okay. When the sun is exactly over the Tropic of Cancer, okay, here, then always sun will be present. Always sun will be present, but sun will not be overhead. It will be found in the horizon. Okay. Sun will not be found overhead. It will be found in the horizon. Okay, for example, the sun will be just the sun rays will be there, no sun rays or that sunset. During that time, you can see the sun is in the horizon. Like this, sun will be available even at the midnight also. Even at the midnight also, you can see the sun. Okay, that is specialty about this place beyond the this Arctic zone and the Antarctic zone. Okay, clear? Any doubt here? Okay, write down longitudes. Okay, longitudes are vertical line. Okay. Like this it goes. Okay, but they are not parallel. Okay, write down they are not parallel. The distance between the two longitude, is higher. The distance between the two longitude will be higher. At the equator, distance between the two longitude will be higher at the equator. At the equator. Whereas at the poles, the distance between the two longitude will be 0. That means all the longitude will converge at this place. Okay, all the longitude will converge at this place, and there will be 0. The distance between the two longitude is 0. And here it is maximum. I'll tell you that also. 111 kilometer. Right down. The distance between the two longitude at the equator is 111 kilometer. To fix the position of the place, it is necessary to know something more about the latitude of the place. Okay, now both latitude and longitude will help us to find a location. Okay, for example, they are saying 10° north and 75° east. Which location we are talking about? Okay, so from the equator you have to travel 10 latitude, and from the prime meridian, that is 0° longitude, you have to travel 75. Okay, so that position you can mark. Okay, so this is somewhere in Kochi only, Kochi or Kerala. Okay, 75° east and 10° north. Okay, so write down both longitude and latitude. Both longitude and latitude help us to locate a place in the earth. Okay, that is like acting as a x-axis and y-axis. Okay, acting as a x-axis and y-axis. Okay, so if you want to locate a place, okay, you have to use this position. Okay, like 10° north and 75° east, like that. Okay, so prime meridian is something, is the starting of the longitude. It starts from the here. It is the, this is the place where the London is located. There is a place where the GMT is located, Greenwich Mean Time. That is taken as a prime meridian, 0° longitude. And from there, this portion is known as Eastern Hemisphere, and this portion is known as Western Hemisphere. Clear? How the equator is dividing the Earth into Northern Hemisphere and Southern Hemisphere. The prime meridian is dividing the Earth into Eastern Hemisphere and the Western Hemisphere. Clear? Where is India located? Eastern Hemisphere or Western Hemisphere?
East.
Eastern side. Okay, India is in the eastern side, prime meridian. Okay, so India is somewhere here. So what happens? So in India, we have something called IST, Indian Standard Time, which is calculated at 82.5. Okay, 82.5 degree east. 82.5. So this, so as you say, latitude n will be there in the suffix, or s will be there. Here e will be there representing Eastern Hemisphere, or you'll have a this one w for representing the Western Hemisphere. Clear? Okay. Now, what is the usage of longitude? Write down. They do not provide any information on the climate. Longitude do not provide any information on the climate. Do not provide any information on the climate. Okay, but however, they are very important for calculating the time of a place. They're calculating. Look at this. This is a grid system. Okay, these are longitude. These are latitude by which you can locate a place. They are very important for time, calculating time of a place. Okay. So how the time is calculated? You can see this. You can look at this. But you see, you can look at this. This is a Greenwich Mean Time, which is at 0°. So it passes through London and some portion of Africa also is there. Okay. And exactly opposite to this, you got 180°, okay, which is here. Okay. This is 180°. Okay, which is not a straight line, which is also known by the name International Date Line. Write down International Date. So it is. So imagine this is a globe. Okay. So exactly 0°, exactly opposite. You got 180°. This is 180°, which is known by the name International Date Line. International Date Line. It is passing through the Pacific Ocean. It is a zigzag because they don't want to have a same place with two dates. Okay. So small islands, they are bypassing and they go like this. Okay. So some will be following the so this side means Australian side, this side means American side. Okay. So somewhere here it will be same line. We can draw this side also like this. Okay. So on each of this we'll be going. Okay. Look at this. India, 5 hours 30 minutes. Okay. India's case is 82.5. 82.5. For every 1°, there's a change of 4 minutes. For every 1°, there's a change of 4 minutes. 1 degree 4 minute. Okay, and for every 15 degree you got 1 hour difference. For every 15 degree there will be 1 hour differences. Okay, so this will be useful. That sometimes they're asking this question. For example, simple thing is it is 12 noon in London. Okay, and I'll give a little different question. Okay, yeah, write down this question. Okay, the time is 12:30 a.m. in London. What will be time at 60 degree west? Please calculate. Send me in the chat. Don't shout the answer. The question is simple. 12:30 in the GMT in London. What will be the time at 60 degree west longitude? Send me in the chat. Okay, I got only one answer. What about others? Okay, so what is this? In London, we got 12:30 a.m. Yeah, tell me, Anup, what is the answer? Simply sitting, not writing anything.
I don't know, sir.
Ah, I'm happy. Apply this logic here. Okay, apply this logic. What I don't know. For 1 degree, there's a 4 minute. For every 15 degree, 1 hour. Apply this logic and find out this. Simply sitting, right? What up, Srirag, Imtiaz, Sripriya? It is like this, say 60 degree is there. So 60 degree means 60 divided by 15, you got 4 hours. So 4 hours difference is there. But because it is a western side, you have to minus this. So 12:30 a.m. That means just past midnight. Just past midnight. Okay, just past midnight. So you have to go back to the previous day, minus 4. You'll get 8:30 p.m. That means previous day 8:30 p.m. is the answer. Okay, if I same question, if I say 60 degree east, then you have to add 4 hours. So it becomes 4:30 a.m. Understood? Anup, understood or not?
No, sir. Sir, I can't hear you, sir.
You can't hear me, right? Because
Yes, sir.
I
Sir,
have
network problem, sir.
muted only for you. Okay. Everybody is hearing. Why you are not here?
Sir, that's not the problem, sir. Only that's a network problem, sir.
No problem, sir. Okay, look at this, guys. So that is the thing. Okay, that means if they're asking 60 degree western side, then you have to minus this. When they're asking 60 degree eastern side, then you have to add. For example, I'll tell you Indian time, which is in the eastern hemisphere. All of us know that India is in the eastern hemisphere. Okay. So in the eastern hemisphere, what happens? We are ahead of, write this word. Eastern hemisphere is ahead of GMT. Ahead of GMT. Okay, that means if it is 12 noon in GMT, then India it will be 5:30 p.m. So that means we have already seen the moon. It's already we have crossed the noon, okay, and we are into the entering into the evening. Whereas London is just seeing the noon. Okay, so that is why ahead of GMT, Eastern Hemisphere. Copy down this very clearly. Eastern Hemisphere is ahead of GMT. Okay. Okay, this is the calculation which I told you. Okay, now coming to the Indian Standard Time, look at this. 82.5 is the Indian Standard Time, and we follow only one time zone, even though there is a 2 hours difference from us. Approximately, you can see 30. Okay, 30-degree longitude is a difference is there. Okay, so 15 degree I told you 1 hour. Okay, so another 15, so 2 hours possibility. Or you can say the sun rises at 4 a.m. in Arunachal Pradesh and 6 a.m. In Gujarat. 2 hour difference is there, but still we are having only one time zone in India. Okay, time zone in India. Okay, which is a lot of people are saying that India should have at least 2 time zones. Tell me, Vishnu, why we are not having 2 time zones? We are sticking to only one time zone.
I don't know, sir. There may be not much of difference actually.
Difference, I told you 2 hour difference is there.
Sir. I don't know.
Right, sir. So these people who are saying I don't know, then I become angry. You give me wrong answer also. Because alone is easy thing, like you don't want to stress your mind. Try me why they could have some funny answer, whatever, because the class is going very serious. Give me some answer, no problem.
That's what, sir. 2 hours is not much of a difference.
Okay, 2 hours is not much difference. We can have it. Very good. Sripriya, what is your answer? Sripriya has a doubt whether I called her or not.
No, sir.
Tell me, madam. Anybody, why India is not having 2 time zone, even though the circumstances there, why we are not having? Okay, right on. Lot of many reasons are there, but government is saying that already we are divided by culture, religion, all this. Okay, so we are divided by time zone also. Then the northeastern people will demand a separate country. Okay, so India's unity and integration may be under threat. Okay, may not be really, but that's what government is saying. Okay, so you are united into one country, so one time zone. That is a one funny reason they are giving. Clear. So in this chapter, we have seen what is latitude, what is longitude. Okay, then how the time is calculated. Okay, then we have understood about India's time zone. That is, always remember, you might see if you are using a laptop, you can go to the corner, right corner, you can see it will be written as GMT plus 5:30, Kolkata, Chennai, like that. Okay, so that is how time is getting calculated. Okay. Yeah, tell me, Anub, what is the answer for 2A? Whenever question is asked, this Zoom will not be here. Anub Khan,
Yes, sir.
what is the answer for this question which I have marked here?
Yes, sir. Hello.
Tell me, what is the answer for this question? 2A.
Sir, time value of meridian is 90 degrees, sir.
Very good. Okay.
Hello,
Sriram, what is
sir.
your
Hello.
90 degrees, sir.
90 degree.
Hello.
Very good. Very good. Okay.
90 degrees, sir.
Very good. Very good. Tell me, Devi, what is the answer?
0 degree.
Huh?
0.
0 degree. Okay. Prime meridian, 0 degree. Okay. Where is the concentration? I don't know. You people are very young. Okay. I have become old. Okay. I am able to memorize all this. Okay. Look at this. We have seen it is a 0 degree is a prime meridian. Okay. Where is it? Look at this. This is a 0 degree. I have encircled it. Okay, I don't know what you have written. It is 90 degree is not here. It is a 0 degree. Okay, 90 degree will be somewhere in I think in Assam somewhere. Prime meridian is 0 degree. Prime Minister is also known as GMT. Okay. Yeah, Anup, tell me a second question.
Sir, I can't see anything, sir. It's a blank, sir. Blank, sir. In the screen, showing blank.
Okay, sir. Very good, sir. Because question is being asked, it will
Hello?
be blank only, sir. Correct. Now tell me, Sridhar, what is the answer for 2B?
Sir,
Quick. I'm feeling hungry. Divya, tell me, 2B, what is the answer? Frigid zone lines near?
False.
Very good.
False, sir.
Yes, Sripriya, third question.
180.
Vishnu, third question.
180, sir.
180 is 180.
Because
Longitude, right, sir?
majority of people are saying 180, that is not the correct answer. Okay, it's a circle, right? Okay, so 0 degree is one place. Okay, exactly opposite is 180 degree, right? So what you're talking about only one half. What about this half? Exactly opposite 180 degree. 1, 2, 3, 4. That is 1 east, 2 east, 3 east. Okay, eastern hemisphere 180 degree. Western hemisphere 180 degree. Okay, so it will be total 360 degree. 360 longitudes will be there. Because it is circle. Understood? So each one degree is a longitude. So 360 degrees are there, 360 longitudes are there. Okay, only in the opposite side, 180 degree, which is the international date line. 0 degree prime meridian, exactly opposite is 180 degree, which is a international date line. Okay, but that is one side only. The other side is also there. Okay, so it will be 360 only. Manslayo.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
The Arctic Circle is located in the, so not Arctic Circle, Antarctic Circle is located in the southern hemisphere. Grid is the network of parallels of latitudes and meridians of longitude. Yeah, who can answer all the question in the section 3? Anyone? Challenge. A lot of people are having a lot of challenge in Facebook. One challenge we'll do here. Anybody? Nobody? Divya, tell me.
The Tropic of Festival has Southern Hemisphere. Southern Hemisphere.
Okay.
82.5 degree east. Standard meridian. 82.5 degree.
Okay.
Prime meridian.
Okay.
Poles.
Okay.
Northern Hemisphere.
Very good. Okay. Any other doubts in this chapter?